What up, what up, what up? It's Wish from Wish Eye Media, and I'm here with TreLow and Burgy, and we're ready to go beyond the beats.
Congratulations. Be grateful, my nigga, you made it to 30. In this cold world and it's dirty. Look at your accomplishments and achievements from being competent.
What's up, man? How y'all fellas doing today?
Doing good, man. Can't complain.
Y'all loving the LA weather?
Loving it, man.
Yeah, y'all renting any?
I wouldn't say loving it, but you know what
I
I'm
love,
saying.
I love it. You know,
What?
I'm
Why you
out
s-
here, t-shirt, no jacket, no nothing. You know,
Why you say that, man? Too cold for you?
Nah, I mean the weather different than what I imagined, but it's kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? Like went to the beach earlier or Venice Beach or whatever, and it was breezy out there. You know what I'm saying? I thought since it's like June almost, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, it'd be a little bit more warm, but it's cool though. You know what I'm
Y'all
saying?
went to Venice Beach.
Literally, it's cool.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yeah, y'all. Where else did y'all go? Did y'all go Melrose or
we actually did go to
Yeah.
Melrose, man.
you see any celebrities? Will Smith or anybody out there you like?
We actually saw Will Smith. No, I'm kidding. We didn't run into Will Smith. Unfortunately, you know, that would have been cool. But, I mean, we ran into Flo Milli, which was just as even more cool to me, you know, honestly. Cause,
Just as even more.
Yeah, y'all working? Y'all gonna work together or what? What's up?
hey, who knows, man? She might reach out to us, you know. I might tag in a picture and she might see it and go check out some music and like what she hear. I mean, we actually showed us some music. She did like what she hear.
Oh, she liked it.
Yeah, man. So,
What you remember? What song y'all played for? her?
a song called Let Me.
Yeah.
Let me. Oh yeah, let me. If you let me.
You know about that,
Yeah,
man?
yeah. I
Okay,
heard
okay.
that. I like the project.
Okay.
Like, let's get into that project. Y'all got an album on the way. From Boja with Love. Tell me how that came together. Like, how did y'all link up together? Because y'all are two separate artists, right?
Two separate artists.
Yeah.
So what made y'all come together for this project?
Yeah, I would say like just continuously working, seeing each other working, and he had reached out to me. Burgie reached out to me for a feature for his most recent project called 92.
92,
It was a
yeah.
song called Reminiscing,
Out now.
and we did that, and it came out pretty good. Like it flowed well, and he was like playing snippets from his project
Yeah.
on Instagram or something. I heard his story one time, and he had a song called Conflict. Now it's, you know, I don't know if he had a name for it then, but now it's Conflict.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I heard the hook on it, I believe, and I was like, bro, is anybody on this? Like, or are
I
you
need to
getting
get
somebody on this? Like, you know what I'm saying? It was subtle. I ain't say that
Yeah,
yet.
so-
At first, I tried to respect the game. I was like, hey, what's up? And then he was like, yeah, I'm trying to get somebody on. I'm working on it. Da, da, da. I was like, look, man, if that don't work out, get at me. Nigga, I'm
Yeah.
ready. Because I'm like listening to it. I'm like, I eat this hoe up. And sure enough, I guess he just decided. How did that work?
I think
You
you
just
had-
end
I
up
think
sending
you
it to me or what?
I
Like,
think you had said something else about it, bro. You said something else about it again. Like you was trying to enter the contest. I think you was like, "Shit, when you doing the contest, you know, I'm
nah,
gonna
I
get
wasn't
into
going
it,
to enter no contest. Let me get that shit right.
bro."
I probably asked about it, but I wasn't going to submit a verse to you, bro. Like, that's crazy.
I think you said that though, bro.
Nah, I just know you personally. I was just asked to be on it.
Yeah, but I think you said somebody, and that's what me.
All right.
But nah, alright. So, but I think
I probably just made another comment on it, like, "Damn, did you ever find somebody?"
Yeah.
If anything, bro, I ain't an inner verse.
Well,
type of nigga.
basically, it was organic. Y'all
Yeah, it was
came together
organic. It was like
organically.
I
It
was
wasn't
like, man, he trying to get on this, bro. I could do that, but you know, I was like, you know, I can see like when people really want to get on a song, they finna go hard because they ain't already heard. They probably ain't already started writing their verse when they heard
Yeah.
the song. Like
That
I was
bitch
like,
was already. I had a
yeah, what I'm
board.
saying. You see what I'm saying? So he was like, yeah, I'm gonna let him get on this, but he probably finna freak this.
Yeah, 92 was your debut album, right?
Yeah,
Oh, 92
92.
debut album. Okay, well, let's get into this joint album from Boja with Love. Now, I did some. First of all, let me tell you, it's a phenomenal project, and we about to dig deep because I got some questions about certain songs. So let's get into congratulations. Congratulations, Trelo. You said something about a sickness that you went through, you overcame. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So could you dive into that a little bit more? Elaborate.
Yeah.
Tell us.
I think it was 2020 when COVID kind of got real big and everybody was getting sick. and I had got sick, and it was, I guess, what people would call COVID-like symptoms, like
Yeah.
bad headache, like the very, very bad migraine, and I had a very high fever, but I wasn't having like a cough or nothing, and I didn't know what was going on,
Yeah.
and so, man, I was just chilling, like thinking, oh, I'm gonna get over it quickly because I don't stay sick. I don't get sick much,
Yeah.
and I don't stay sick long if I ever get sick. But this one was killing me, bro. Like it was to a point to where I was like getting service. You know what I'm saying? Laying in the bed, people bringing me food, doing because
Wow.
I was in that much pain, like my head. And I went to the doctor, and the doctor tested me for COVID, thinking that it may be COVID,
Uh-huh.
it may be strep. And I did all these tests, and they never told me anything. I never came back positive with anything. And so
Wow.
it's so long ago, I don't remember what they was trying to tell me it could be, maybe upper respiratory.
So
I
they
don't know.
really didn't know.
Man, I
They were
went and I
just
got
guessing.
swabbed.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
they
Yeah.
did everything. I went to the like ear doctor to see, like they put they put me some, I guess, like some stuff to numb me up and put one of them cameras up your nose and it go down through you.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
colonoscopy. type
Man,
of
I don't
thing,
know.
the
I don't want to
camera.
start lying, but they did that and looked at they did everything, bro, and I came back negative on everything. But I had like 105-degree fever, went to the emergency room and everything.
Wow, so
like,
you still don't know.
yeah, that's why I was like,
Wow.
they gave me a sickness they couldn't identify, but still wrote
Yeah.
prescriptions, and I'm like, I
Did
didn't
all
want to
this
take
happen
them.
in the same time of the surgery and stuff, or was this
Oh
was
no,
that-
no, this was actually just like I think a few months before the surgery, because if that happened at the end of 2020, I got
Wow.
that shoulder surgery.
Ooh, you
In
went through it.
2021, yeah, in 2022, yeah, it was a few months before, and then I
Yeah.
got the surgery like in May of 2021. Yeah, so
And
yeah,
you're a pretty healthy guy. You vegan, right?
yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
vegan?
yeah.
How long you been vegan?
Oh man, I'm gonna say I dibble and dabble in it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I was started it. I tried it actually in the time when COVID first, so March of like 2020 ish.
Mm.
Then I was like, this is kind of difficult because I was moving around at the time. I was making a project actually,
Yeah.
and going like traveling, making music and stuff.
Mhm.
And so it was hard when you go on the road when
Yeah, I
you
know
just
how
new
that
to
can be.
being a vegan.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh man. So I was like, all right, let me just be like vegetarian and try to make it a little easier by
Yeah.
going back to vegetarian. And then eventually I slid chicken back in there. So
Yeah.
I kind of was like, damn. Then I went back to it though. I was like, I'm disciplined enough to do this. I just got to lock in and I had to sit down. So when I was done making that project and being on the road so much, I sat down and actually figured out how to make meals and have multiple meal plans. And then once you do that for long enough, you kind of know what to put together to put a meal together anywhere you go and how to select meals and what places to go
Yeah.
to. So I say consistently now, I've been doing it all since since my surgery, 2020, when I just said 2021. I don't know, maybe 2 years.
Did that help you
Yeah,
like
it had-
your health at all? Like, do you feel better? You think better because of your diet change? Or
Yeah, I'm gonna say a few things contribute to my health. The diet definitely being one thing,
Mhm.
but also what I put into myself mentally and everything too, like what I read, everything that I digest, not even just the
you
food.
read
Yeah.
what books you read? You into like self-help books or
Yeah, I'm into self-help books,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I've been into finance books and I'm into spiritual books now. Like I've read some things that's like more spiritual type of books too.
yeah.
So I'm just kind of diverse, man. I'm open. Anything that's really educating me, though. Still, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you seem like a very disciplined person, and you always seeking knowledge. So, like, I see that it comes out in the music too.
Oh yeah. I try to stay on top of that, man.
Yeah.
'Cause that's how you grow, man.
Yeah, man. Let me ask you something, Burgy. You mentioned when I'm listening to the project, it seems like, and even 92, when I was listening to 92 and listening to the project you guys have together, you seem to feel like a lot of people doubted you. So can you tell us like how did that make you feel? Like all the doubters that like how did that make you feel? Because you mentioned it a lot.
I don't, to be honest, I never like felt bad about it. Like I feel like I'm doing this just cause of them. Like I feel like I'm just like doing it for myself. Like that doubt stuff never really bothered me.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, it was to the point where you wanted certain people to support you. They didn't.
Yeah.
But in all, it didn't really bother me that much. It was just like, why don't y'all, support me at that type of thing? Like, I feel like they should. Like, people who was close to me,
Yeah.
like, I feel like that was automatic. Like, that shit happened. But, I mean, it mostly did happen. So, it was like, yeah, man, it don't bother me that much, man.
Yeah, you mentioned like when I hear your music or hear your lyrics, you talk about mental health and stuff like anxiety and stuff like that. Like you.
All right, man,
how
I used
you
to
deal
have
with
that
your
bad,
anxiety?
man.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
used to deal with that bad, bro. Like,
How you dealing with that? Like,
I've been better, man.
mhm.
Like, since I've been, I want to say on my own, like, since I did started back recording music, like, hard, like, 92. Since I mean, I was mostly by myself. I had a girl at the time, but, things happen. So, and I was away from my
You
family.
can't go past that, man. What?
Yeah, I mean, that's time something else, man. That's time something else, bro.
So basically, a
trying to
woman you
moonwalk
can't.
past that.
So basically, a woman in your life that affect your recording process. What you telling us, basically?
No, she didn't. It was just like other stuff that was going on that it was making it harder. I didn't want to seem like
You
I
mentioned
was
that.
being.
You mentioned that on From
Yeah,
Boys
I didn't
with
want to
Love.
seem like I was being. I don't know if I was being selfish.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel like that, but maybe I was. Maybe she was feeling like that. But I just was just determined to do what I was trying to
Determined to
do.
win.
I was just determined to win. But it was just I was so. But like I was saying, so I was away. Like I said, when I feel like I was alone. I mean, I was on my own. No girl, no kids, of course. And I'm away from my family. They hit me up yesterday. They all, hey, we love you when you coming back. Like, and I want to be like, dang.
I'm on the grind.
Yeah, okay. You
on the
heard
grind, mama.
92. I know you see me on the grind,
Yeah.
mama. But man, like I said, I did have anxiety bad at first, but ever since I've been on my own, like really tapping into myself, like mentally, and knowing this about myself, it's been fine, bro.
You ever considered therapy, or you
I've
use the music as your therapy?
Yeah, I've never been the
Yeah.
type of person to sit in the room just me and you just talk about my feelings. I'll push away. Like
Yeah.
I kind of hate that about me sometimes, but I just don't want to talk about it. Like I know people be like, "Oh no, that's so you talk about it." I don't want to though.
Yeah.
Like I feel like there's just something. It's over. I'm gonna leave it in the past type of person. Something could happen today, and I'm like, "Fuck." But then at the same time, like, well, it happened now. I can't go back and fix it. So, I mean, you can't. You just gotta
Yeah.
like, damn. Oh well.
It's gotta go. I mean, it's other ways you can do therapy. Like music is therapy.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like,
Working out is therapy. Like it's different therapy.
yeah, anywhere you go, you listen to music, it just kind of help out a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like when I used to go to Walmart stuff, man, my anxiety was bad. I remember my girl sent me to the grocery store. I had to get groceries. We had no food in the house.
Yeah.
I had a whole bucket of stuff, man. I was in line, bro. I started sweating out of nowhere real bad, just dripping down. And then it just felt like everybody was looking at me at this point. People just turned around. Man, I walked out of there. left all the groceries in there,
Left
bro.
the groceries, man.
Man, left them, bro. My girl, my girl.
The girl say
She was like, what the fool? I was like, I couldn't. That's all I said. I was like, I couldn't do it. She was like, what you mean?
I ain't never heard no shit like that.
I mean, I just couldn't do it, bro.
Was she aware of your anxiety and stuff?
She
or?
knew it would be off and on. She was like, well, where did it come from? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just being around a lot of people I don't know. And I think that's what it is. When I got around people I didn't know and it's a lot of people, I'm just like
the walls closed.
yeah, I don't want to be here at this point.
Yeah.
Like type of thing. Like
So
even,
my next question would be, what did y'all eat that night? Then if you ain't get if you ain't get the groceries, what y'all?
man,
do?
I don't even know, bro. I done probably ordered some. We done probably found some bull crap in the house.
Yeah.
Like, oh, some chicken fingers in here, some fries. All right, shit, I'm cool with that.
But she
Like,
understood. She understood.
yeah, she
your
understood. She wasn't like tripping about it. She was like, okay, well, we'll go. Well, I'll go when I get off work tomorrow or something. And then I was like, okay,
Sound
cool.
like you had a rider, man.
Yeah, man. yeah, that boy tried it.
Oh,
yeah,
man,
bro.
Nick
Nah, she was,
bro.
But like I said, that's a story for another time. But she definitely was, man. I ain't got nothing bad. I'll say this: I have nothing bad to say about her.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Any special woman in your life, TreLow, or what?
I don't really get into all that. You know what I mean? Nah, man. I don't really be making time for that. If I'm being honest with you, man. Like I be working and getting off work and then working some more. You know what I'm saying? With the music and everything, man. And I had a company before, you know, a trucking company that I was doing before.
Mm-hmm.
So just right now, kind of focused, man. But that is something that I look forward to in my next step of life, though. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm at the point where that's a thought, you know, like having that person, a significant other, to be around to hold things down, to help, assist, to share your thoughts with. Yeah, to get so a nigga get my back rubbed before I go to sleep, man. Come on, man.
Right. I've been thinking the same thing, bro. I'd be like, man, it is nice to have somebody like that. You so busy. You so busy, and some days you do have a busy day. You just want to be like, man.
But the hard part about that is it's just it's a level of commitment that you're gonna have to have for like time, and so I just know that I've been in a place where I wasn't ready to give the time that would have to go with it, because I would be like, if I was to do this 3 months ago and start doing it, I'd be selfish. Like when I want my back rub, now it's convenient for you to pull up on me. Now we can spend some time. But you want to do this and go on a date, and I'm like, I got to go to the studio, and that's really not fair to nobody. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was saying. I was like, I can't give.
It's not a fair exchange, bro. So I just let people be great. You know what I'm saying? And come around when they come around, and we have a great time when we do. But other than that, no, nobody's special yet, bro.
You know what I love about the project? One of the things I love about the project is the vulnerability that y'all have in the bars. Like, was that always that easy to you know, express yourself like that? Because I know a lot of men, you know, they close off to their feelings and they're not as vulnerable. So was that easy for y'all, or did it take some time? Like,
it took time for me, man.
Yeah.
I always been a closed off person. Like my family will tell you, like even at family gatherings, I'm sitting by myself. Like I said, I've never been a person to talk about my feelings type of thing one-on-one. So
why is that, you think?
I don't know, man. It might be just, I don't want to say, I don't know if I just like dealt with so much, or you know what I'm saying, that I just don't want to like be a part of my new life type of thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That make it be, or I just don't feel comfortable talking about it a lot.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm in a different space right now. Especially if you can hear the music, I'm like at a different time. So I feel like if I go back to that, my music's gonna be way different. You know what I'm saying? If I tap into that, so I try not to think about it. I'm going for it, man. Going for it.
What about you, TreLow? It's how do you? Was it easy for you, or is it hard for you to express yourself? Or
no, it's easy, man. I've been doing it for a while. Like I started music by actually writing my thoughts and feelings on the page before it became rap. So when I was young, I used to write how I felt down. So I was already expressive since a young age on paper, put my thoughts down. It wasn't really being vulnerable because I wasn't sharing it, but I never been silent either. Like. As a child, my mama say something, I'm gonna say what I gotta say. If I get popped in the mouth, if I get a whooping, like we going back and forth. Like shit, I'm just gonna get it off, and she understands. She the same way, and so we kind of bump heads because of that. But as I got older, with music, and I started doing music rather than just being in like 5th grade writing my thoughts down, I start saying stuff, and then. When I start going to professional studios and I'm gonna say taking music more seriously, I definitely start saying it. So like it's never been a thing for me because I always spoke my mind, and I never really cared about people's opinion. And it was just how serious was I gonna take music before I start being vulnerable in the music. You get what I'm saying? Like I tell you personally, but then putting it in music, I had to start getting serious about music. I'm like, okay. If I'm gonna be serious now,
that's a scary thing to do.
It's
a scary thing to do, to be vulnerable to, you know, vulnerable in your art, you know, with the potential of everybody hearing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
no, actually, I love that about it, man. I think on the other side of fear is like excitement. If you don't have fear, like if you move without the fear, it's actually like an excitement or a love for it, and I think that's where I'm at with it. It's like I get excited to put that out because for me, when I do it, I've expressed, like I've gotten off of it, so it feels great to me. So it ain't scary at all. If anything, it's scary sitting there thinking about it and never saying nothing. But like once I put it on the pad. Once I go dropping shit, I'm done with it.
Yeah, that's
And
good, man.
and what I get back from it is so rewarding because a lot of times how I feel and the stuff I've been through and I talk about, people relate to it and just don't ever say it. And when I say it, I get those type of messages from people or or calls or DMs from strangers like,
Yeah.
oh my goodness, man, that's crazy. I almost cried or da. Like, so
That's
I
very
think that's
rewarding,
rewarding.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
very
It's
rewarding.
cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
glad to be a person that come out and do that like unapologetically and just being very blunt and direct and encouraging people to be that way, bro. Because we need more people to say how they feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So how was the process? How long did the process take for this album? Because it's a lot of versatility on there. So I know it took some time, right?
I did it in like 3 weeks, man. Nah,
3
just
weeks?
not at all, man.
About 5 or 6 months.
5 or
Yeah.
6 months.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it was
When
just we started around November, like end of November or December.
Oh, okay, yeah. That was me.
Then it was us with 2 different time schedules.
Mm.
Like a lot of stuff we was doing over the phone. Like
Yeah. To be honest, if we weren't so far apart and coming together to create everything, it might have actually took like 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah.
But not really, because I guess if we was together the whole 4 or 5 weeks, we
wouldn't
wouldn't have the time,
creativity.
to create. So I guess that is wrong. So
That's
that
still
took about
impressive.
5 months.
That's
Yeah.
still impressive.
I feel like
For
it's
the
a little
quality of the work.
longer than 5 months because we
Yeah.
was toying with the idea before. But yeah,
So like what?
Yeah,
6,
yeah.
7 months.
yeah, 6 to 8 months maybe.
Yeah, I mean
maybe.
that's still impressive, man. That's really impressive. Like
Appreciate that,
for
bro.
you to get that vulnerable and that quality of work in that little time. I mean, sometimes it take people like 2, 3 years to do. Yeah, like
Yeah,
to come out with a
3
project like that, man. So I really commend y'all for doing that. But
Appreciate the kind words,
No
man.
problem.
Sound like you putting it up there with some classic type
Yeah.
stuff. The way you know what I'm saying? Because them 2 or 3 year albums ain't just easy.
who is that behind you?
Oh, okay. Some classic stuff. All right, then.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So what would you say was the hardest or the most difficult song to record for you guys?
Shit, how could you?
Okay.
That was fast.
Wait for us or like for artists, like personally.
Just in general,
Man,
like,
what-
just in general.
From our project
from the
together.
project.
What was the one that was whooping me? I had I don't know if I should say the song now, but because
Yeah.
all right, we have a song called "Act Right," man.
Oh, damn.
It took me like a month. I had to come back. He quit.
He quit on the song.
Yeah, he was like, nah. He called me like, man, I don't think you need to quit on that song, man. I think you'll get it when you try it again. I was like, all right, man, next time
I
we
sent
go
him a
back.
memo and everything.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Hey, do it like this, sing it like this. Like, let's get this right.
So he brought you back to it.
Yeah, we came back to it, bro, and I was feeling it. I knew I was gonna be feeling it when I came back.
Yeah.
I go outside, I gas up. My mind is strictly, I don't know.
Work mode.
Yeah, my mind strictly is on that song
Yeah.
and how it's gonna go.
Hyper-focus.
Yeah, I mean that's what that's what they do. It make you focus. So my mind was already strictly on act right. So I came in. He was like, "Hey, go outside, smoke that shit again, come back in."
I definitely said that.
Yeah, he definitely
I said,
said
damn, whatever you smoke, nigga, you need to go smoke that shit again, and we need to do the next song, nigga. Every time you come here, smoke that
rolling.
shit,
Yeah.
and let's go.
Nah,
But for me,
sure.
it had to be How Could You? Or Can't Miss, bro. I don't know. Can't Miss with my ass. Not like How Could
it
You.
wasn't you whooping y'all think it just wasn't sounding how you wanted.
You
to
right,
sound
you
at
right. It
first.
just
It's
went.
like,
But How Could You was whooping my ass.
bro,
like
you
that
know I
hook.
went there. When you
Oh
did How Could
damn!
You? Yeah,
When I said that,
Let's
that
take-
shit
let's-
whooped
let's-
my ass.
For
bro.
real?
Yeah. I did that. I had to do that hook like 5 times. I tried all kind of stuff, man. I was like, man. And then I realized it was just like the levels. Like if I brought one level, remember I changed the
Yeah,
levels.
yeah,
I sent it
changed
to
levels.
you. It was like, man, I like it the other way. I'm like, nigga, nah. I did this shit for 6 hours, nigga. We doing this shit just like this, nigga. For real.
Yeah. So when is the project coming out? Like,
June 12th.
June 12th, man. June 12th, man. Y'all be out on the lookout. Y'all be on the lookout for From Boulder with Love, from TreLow and Burgy. It was nice talking to you guys, man. It was very nice talking to you guys. Where can we find you on social media?
You can follow me on Instagram at TreLow, Burgy, and that's how you pronounce my name. It's not Burgy, it's Burgy. I'm just saying
Get it
it.
right.
Hey,
Get it right.
I
I'm
know
just-
somebody that messed his name.
Yeah, I know
Like
because somebody go look, they gonna be like, yeah, you heard of Burgy? Like, who is Burgy? But it is pronounced Burgy, and all streaming platform is Burgy as well, Burgy.
Yeah, and for me, it's TreLow, TreLow. That's at TreLow for Instagram, streaming everywhere. It's TreLow, and Twitter. I think the only thing that's different is at TreLow D2W, which is the number 2, as in determined to win. You know, so yeah, man, appreciate you for having us.
There it is, man. It's no problem, man. Well, y'all look out for the album with Bozier from Love.
No,
And
from Bozier with
From
love.
Bozier with Love.
We got it right. From
From
Bozier
Bozier
with
with
love.
love.
Come on.
Bozier with love. Bozier. and all
And
that.
that's been Beyond the Beat, man. Thank you for watching.